What it do, Internet? This is This Weekend, where we give a retrospective view of this week in past decades. I'm your host, TWI Crew.
I'm Ray.
And I'm Big Tom.
All right, team, let's talk about what happened this week in the first week of October, all the way back in 2001. Ray.
All right, first thing we got is this hunter. He shoots a hole in the Trans-Alaska oil pipeline, causing a leak of 1.1 million liters of oil into the wilderness.
Yeah, that was not very eco-friendly.
They're going to need a lot of
How many gallons is that?
A lot.
I don't know. Because I was thinking about
1.1 million liters.
All right. So
Let me get
what
my-
are we in?
2
Metric
liters,
system?
4 liters.
Get my Texas instrument out.
Let me do the math on that.
Never mind.
It's a bunch.
It's a lot, yeah.
All right, picked up.
Robert Stevens becomes the first victim of the 2001 Anthrax attacks.
That was when everybody was afraid to check their mail because they were sending. Now, I was
Yeah.
just
Who was
recently. The
Yeah, you
terrorists.
know, no.
I was just recently watching. What was it? Die Hard.
With a vengeance.
Not with a Vengeance. The other one.
Live Free or
Live
Die
Free
Hard.
or Die Hard. And they had that scene in there where they had the anthrax scare, the alarm.
Got everybody out of the building.
Got everybody out the building. And I was like, damn, there was a time in our lives where that wasn't even a thing. And all of a sudden it's like, yeah, man, anthrax.
And they had new alarms for it.
And the only Anthrax we knew before that was
the band.
The band. But-
George W. Bush announces the establishment of the Office of Homeland Security. Now, this again is on the backbone of everything that happened after, like, pretty much all of this happened after September 11th. Obviously, we're talking about the first week of October.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
And-
we gotta tighten up, guys.
Yeah, there was,
Keep it tight.
I remember that time where planes weren't flying in the air. Nothing was on TV. I want to say, like, the first thing back on TV that was live was, like, wrestling. Like, they was the...
No, Mike Piazza saved it. Mike Piazza for the New York Mets.
That was the first live?
And that seems like it was the most memorable thing after that. I know that. And then and all the flights were cheap.
Yeah. And I remember Howard Stern stayed on the air during the attack.
Yeah,
I remember he was still on the air.
crazy.
All right. Top 5 songs that were on the radio this week in the first week of October in 2001. Number 5, Hit 'Em Up Style, Blue Cantrell.
Blew that lady.
Hey, lady.
Coming in the park one day.
Well, you know what? Her singing style did not match what she looked and what she was trying to sing. I couldn't feel her.
I can remember. Didn't she look kind of like Faith?
No, she was trying to look like Faith and sound like Beyonce at the same time. And I was like, it's not working any of it because you're
Blue, baby, I love you.
You had a cool name.
I thought it was a Tupac song.
I'm saying she had a cool name with a Tupac sound, and then that was all the props you got.
I know. Big Tom, number 4.
Mary J. Blige with Family Affair.
Let's get it crunking from the
And this dancery.
Man, Dr. Dre dropped that beat.
What is a dancery? I'm like, Mary, what you hit us with,
It's
Mary?
like a taqueria.
That's
It's
it.
a dancery.
Danceria, taqueria, mamma mia.
Number 3.
Number 3, we got, hey, where the party at? Girls on the club with the Bacardi yet? No?
You know
Jagged
what?
Edge featuring Nelly.
We played this at my wedding, and I should have known
Hey,
at
where
that
the party
time. Hey, what a party! Yeah, I had a hood rat wedding, but it was good.
And you have sunflower seeds too?
Sunflower seeds. We had sunflower seeds. We had a buffet. Bring your own thing.
Hey, that's where the party was at, though.
That's where the party. We had a good time. There's a scream at the screen. Number 2, I'm Real, Jennifer Lopez featuring We Ready, Ja Rule. I'll
Are
never
you
let that go.
Ellie?
Ain't in the wave,
Hey, shout out to Jello, though. She's still doing it, though. She got a movie, Hustlers. Ooh, I'm about
Did
to
she just come out with a new album too?
I don't know.
I think she still has a residence in Vegas, too. Her 50-year-old self is doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
But you know what? I'm a lot of too much, what is it? PDA with A-Rod.
Oh,
it's
A-Rod?
too much. It's
She
too
still
much.
with A-Rod?
Yeah, man.
Good for him. Good for her.
And Big Tom, number 1.
Number 1, Alicia Keys.
I gotta keep on falling.
boo thing right there. Well, she was my boo thing. We broke up.
I know after Swiss Pete's drop seed.
Swiss Beats.
Whatever that rat face looking one. He dropped seed. Nah, I don't want it no more.
No?
She thick. Nah,
She broke their house. She's a family house breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Swiss Beats was married.
Was he?
Yeah, she came in there to wreck house.
Oh, that's what you said. Oh, she's a home wrecker.
I couldn't get the right word. Thank you. Pick me up, guys.
We got you now.
Movies released this week in October, all the way back in 2001. Jake, I'm gonna get that bag, and you ain't gonna shoot no cop in the back. You know what you get for that? Training Day, starring Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke, Eva Mendes, that she showed a little song. Scott Glenn, Cliff Curtis, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg. Why you always messing with me?
Hey, you know
Box office on that, $104 million.
That was a pretty good movie.
Oh,
Great man, great.
Every
movie.
one of that people besides Snoop and Dre.
He did good. It was all right.
Cliff Curtis, though, he plays a hell of a Mexican.
Man.
For an essay.
Yeah.
For being
What is it from New Zealand?
New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's a Maori.
I didn't know.
But that movie.
I thought it was like,
He's
I
in,
got to bear.
How many other movies can you name with Denzel being a bad guy, though?
This is it.
That's it. That's
Academy Award performance. Give
Yes.
it to them.
That's
And you know,
dope.
like sometimes the Academy, they're supposed to give you something, and then they give you something else that probably wasn't as good as the other movie you did, but they're like, here, we're gonna give this to you. They was like sleeping on Denzel for years, all the time.
It's like DiCaprio.
And then they finally gave, but this one, I was like, this is how good he was in this movie, even all the way up to the end. I thought that he was still the good guy.
Me too. I was like, yeah, keep
I was
coming.
like, oh, he about to turn this around. He's like, yeah, JC, you did it. You did it.
I was like, huh? I'm confused. Damn, he's good. That boy good.
Okay, big time.
Also in theaters, Bandits, starring Bruce Willis, Billy Bob Thornton, and Cate Blanchett. Box office was $67.6 million.
Great cast, not a great movie.
I don't even remember this one.
This is when
And
they
I'm a
was
Bruce Willis
robbing,
fan.
they was going, where, if I can remember correctly, they would rob banks, but instead of going to the banks, they go to the bank manager's house, get him at his house, and then have him take him to the bank, open it up so they can rob it.
Dang.
You know too much about that.
That's a lot of
I
work.
saw the movie. But I'm saying, I was like, look, if you go, it's like, they was like, why go through all the security and the crowd and all that stuff? Just follow the bank manager to his house. Get him there. Hello, who is it?
He ain't got no money in his house.
Huh?
He ain't got no money in his house.
I know, you take him from his house to bring him back to the bank. Open the door. All right, Ray, kill him.
This
Yeah,
one
that's
isn't
not-
even worth talking about.
Yes,
man.
it is, man. Come on. And still in theaters, Ray.
We
We're
got
talking
Glitter
about it.
starring.
What? What was the name of that movie?
Glitter, Mariah Carey and Terrence Howard and the Brad and some other people. $5 million.
Horrible.
Oh, Eric Benet was in there too?
Yeah, man. Remember Eric Benet after his sex addict?
No, me and Tom didn't watch this. I guess only you did.
I saw Glitter.
For the $5 million.
Max Beasley was great in it. I thought he did a great job. Because, you know, when you're working with Mariah, you got to do a lot of the heavy lifting.
You know what would have made this a lot more money? If Mariah would show a little more skin. Then we'd,
I still wouldn't have saw it.
I would have been like, all right, yes, the matinee.
I think it would have been better if she just sang every line. Like, don't talk, just sing. Nostalgia is addictive, and we're here to deliver a fatty-sized dose of it.
Please like, share, and we'd like to hear what you think.
Leave us a comment down below and let your opinion be heard.
And this was what it was.
I thought Tom was going to be this one.
Adonis, pull yourself together.